What's up, folks? Welcome to South Shore Vapes, and today I'm going to be talking about this, the Voopoo Drag. Now, the Voopoo Drag is, I have to say, my favorite mod of every mod I've had. And the reason why I like it is because of what it's made out of. This is heavier than most mods, and it's made out of like a stainless steel. Has a nice battery sled in it. The inside's nice, and it has a chip called the Gene chip, which is a very smart chip. This mod fires right away. The ramp up time is great. It goes up to 157 watts, and it's a true 157 watts. And in both wattage and temperature control mode, this will read resistances down to 0.05. And then it'll go up to 1.5 ohms in temp mode, and then it'll read resistances as high as 3 ohms for regular wattage mode. So there are a bunch of things. This has temperature control. You can set the comb fishy with the TCRs. It does nickel, it does stainless steel, it does titanium. It goes from 200 to 600 degrees in Fahrenheit, and then 100 to 315 degrees in Celsius. It's a dual 18650, and I really like the drag. But check this out, guys. On the other side, it has this right here, and what that is it's a resin. It's like the same material as the drip tip. And it comes in several different colors. You can get the resin in different colors, and you can get the device itself in different colors. I just happen to choose the black with the rainbow. And it just happens to match the drip tip to the TFV12 prints. So before we get on any more, let me have a vape. And let's get on with the show. And by the way, this thing is firmware upgradable. What I'm going to do is we're going to go up close. I'm going to show you how to navigate this bad boy, because it can be kind of complicated. It took me a little while to figure it out, even though I just use wattage mode, but because I want to show you guys, I had to figure it out, and how to use the temp control and, you know, all that stuff. So let's go up close. Let's take a look at this. I'll show you the menus. I'll show you the memories and the whole 9 yards. Then we'll come back up to the FaceTime. I'll vape on it some more, and we'll talk about it. So, join me. What's up, folks? Alright, so inside the packaging, what you're going to get is you're going to get an owner's manual. Tells you all about this device. And then you're going to also get a nice warranty card. Very important, because this is a very, very awesome mod. And then you get a USB charger. And here is the mod itself. You can see it says Voopoo. Matches up well with that drip tip. There's your screen. And then it says drag on the back. So I'll show you guys the inside. As you can see, it holds two 18650 batteries. And here's what the inside looks like. A nice clean battery sled. And then it comes with this. And then it says right under here, under the just drag, it says Gene chip. And it's letting you know that it comes with the Gene chip. Very easy markings. It'd be impossible to put the batteries in wrong on this, because they're clearly marked, nice and big. But it can happen, but in case that does happen, it has reverse battery protection on it. So, here we go right here. Here is the screen itself. It's in wattage mode. If you want to flip the screen, you press the down button and the fire button at the same time. And as you can see, it flipped the screen. Let's put it back to this way, though. So another thing is if you press the up button in the fire button, it locks the device. And then to unlock it, you do the same thing. So right now we're in wattage mode. There's your battery life over there. There's your resistance, and then the volts, and then here is your wattage. You can actually switch that to read the voltage and then the wattage down here in power mode. So one awesome thing that this device does is it automatically reads. It'll say new coil, and you know, you set your coil, you let it know, and what it does is it guesses a good wattage range for what the resistance is. Like say I put this on, it'll automatically adjust it because it's 0.13 to around 75-80 watts. If I put something in that's like a 0.2, it'll start it off at like 50 watts. It automatically reads it and it sets the wattage that it should be vaped at, which I think is a pretty cool feature. So getting on, as you can see, here's your USB chip. So if you press the up and down button for 1.5 seconds, I believe, you're going to get into the menu mode. So what you have here's your wattage mode. What this is this is your custom mode. It's like a memory mode. Once you go into this, see how it says M4? It has 5 memory slots, and if you press the fire button 4 times real quick, what it does is you'll see this screen right here, and what this is the like a power boost. Like say you set this to, see how it says 50 watts, you can adjust it up or down all the way up to 157 watts, and you can adjust it all the way down to 5 watts. And what that is, that's just the boost. Each one of these is like a second. So if you set it for a second to go like 78 watts, and then the next one, say you set like 3 of them at 75 watts, and then at the 4th one you set down to 50, at 4 seconds it will go down to 50 watts. I think that's a pretty cool feature, and it has 5 memory slots, which is, I think, cool too. So in order to get back, you just press, all you do is you hold the fire button down in order to get back into it. So let's do this. Sorry about the camera shake. Let's go back into the menu, and then you'll see it'll say WV. The WV is wattage into voltage. So as you can see, it flipped it around. It's at 3.3 volts, and the wattage should show up down here. See? Pretty cool. And then to switch that back, obviously you go back into the menu, and then you press on it again, and it will switch it back. So I showed you how to get into temperature control. You click it 3 times. So let's go back into temp control for a minute. Because when you go into temperature control, if you want to adjust the temperature, you just press the up or down button. But if you want to adjust the wattage, you click the fire button 4 times. I clicked it 5 times, so it shut it off. Oops. So if you click it 4 times real quick, the W will stop blinking, and then you can adjust your wattage. And that's in all of the 3 temperature modes it has. But what I want to show you is I want to show you the menu and temperature control, because it's different. So you have the wattage, you can switch it back into wattage, you have your memory mode, and then you have this as set. And what this is this is how you lock your resistance. This is how you set it, and it automatically sets it when you go into this. As you can see, it says 0.131. That's what this is. And then what you do is this right here, the F, what it is the titanium and like the temperature coefficient. That's what that is. And then SN, all this is the serial number, and that's the gene chip, and that's its number. And then what that is, that's just where you go to upgrade the firmware. And also, this mod is customizable, so if you hook it up to your computer, I think you can go and download a site and you can customize the screen. Pretty cool. And that's the version 1.1.00.1. And then I'm in wattage mode, so to get back, just put it right in wattage mode. Press it 3 times, get it back there, and we're good to go. There we go, guys. So that does it for down close. Let's go back up and talk about it and vape on it. Alright folks, I'm back up on FaceTime, and that was the drag with the gene chip by Voopoo. Voopoo. You guys already know that I recommend this device. Why do I recommend it? Number one, it has that awesome resin looking plate on it. Number two, this thing is sturdy. This thing is heavy. This thing, I believe, is made out of stainless steel. It has a very, very strong magnetic back too, as you guys saw when I took it off. I'll do it again. Watch. I mean, that's a strong magnet right there. So if you drop this thing, it's not going to break. You could probably run this thing over and it would be okay still. It's pretty heavy duty. One con is, for me personally, it's only a suggestive con. For me personally, I don't care, but some of you might find it, because it's so durable, you might find it a little heavy in the pocket. It's not that bad, but I just figured I'd mention it. Every mod, not every mod, every tank that I put on here sits nice and flush. The only issue is that this looks like it's maybe a 25mm mod. Anything a little bit larger will hang over, because as you can see, it's really not that wide. The buttons on it are nice and clicky. And one thing I want to show you guys is the 510 plate and the 510 pin. I forgot to show you that guy in the close-up, folks. There it is right there, nice and sturdy, nice spring-loaded pin. Makes everything sit flush. And for the most part, this device is pretty easy to use if you use it in wattage mode. Once you get into the temperature control and stuff, and the memories and stuff, it can get a little complicated. You just got to learn to work with it, and that's all. And other than that, it becomes easy. So yes, I highly recommend this. So that's it for me, guys. That will do it. Thank you all so much for watching. Hit the like button, and don't forget to subscribe. You can I'll have links below to where you can buy this, and I'll also have links for my Facebook, and my Facebook name is South Shore Vapereviews, and I also have an Instagram as well. My Instagram is briansouthshorevapereviews. It's all lowercase letters and all one word. Again, thank you so much for watching. I'll catch you on the next video. Vape on, guys, and have a great day.